Hi everyone, this is Becca from Becca's Music Room. I'm a music teacher who talks about teacher tips, teacher life, teacherpreneurs, and all things that might hopefully make your life just a little bit easier. Today I'm here to talk about how to upload a product to TPT from start to finish. This is a video that was requested, so this includes writing descriptions, how I get all my links in there, turning my product into a PDF and adding pictures and just all the different things so that you can see it just from start to finish. And yeah, if you've been on TPT for a while, you may not need to. You might find it interesting and there might be some tips or tricks that you find that you maybe didn't know. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and enjoy. Alright, so here's a product that I'm going to be uploading today. It is a bulletin board set for Hispanic music because right now when I'm filming this at least is Hispanic Heritage Month. I don't know when you'll be watching it. So this is what I'm using on my bulletin board and also what I posted up on Teachers Pay Teachers so that other people can use them because y'all, bulletin boards are the bane of my existence. I really hate them. So that's why I decided, you know what, this year I'm making all print and go bulletin boards and we're going to print them out and we're going to laminate them and then we're going to be done. Anyway, so the first thing I do when I finish a product is just go through and make sure that everything is correct. You can see I have everything in color in black and white. And so I just want to make sure everything is like laid out correctly. I don't have anything extra. And then I'm going to save it as a PDF. And you just saw that happen. It takes a second to do that. So then I go through and delete a bunch of slides, which I know looks really strange, but what I'm doing is I'm going to save these as pictures so that I can use them on my graphics, so like my thumbnail and all that stuff. So you just go to File, Save as Pictures. I've already got it in the folder I want, so I'm just going to click Save. And then it does a folder, and each picture is like a separate file. Very important, do not save once you click out because otherwise you will end up with only 3 things in your PowerPoint, which, I mean, I already saved it as a PDF, but you still don't want to mess it up. So now I like to just go through and put everything in that folder just so everything is like all nice and together. I open up my PDF so that I can lock it down. I have not figured out how to do this on a PC, but on a Mac, you just click the little arrow on the top next to the name and then click Locked. Do not password protect it because if you password protect it, then they can't get to it. Go to your TPT shop, click Add New Product. All of the different things, I only do bundles and digital resources, which is what we're doing now. I sped this part up so you don't have to sit here and watch me think about what to type as I type out my description. But basically, I try to think of like what are people going to be searching for. So I know when I'm looking for a bulletin board set, I want it to be print and go. If I'm looking for something specific like Hispanic music, then that's what I would type in. So trying to make sure those things are all in there. For my description, I don't know what the best way to do it is, but I usually do a few quick paragraphs and then some bullet points that just summarize all of the information. That way people don't have to read the whole thing if they don't want to, but they can, and then I have all of those different words in there. So I always try to mention elementary music. For this, I need to mention bulletin board. I forgot how many pages there were, so I went back and scrolled through to count how many there were. And then I go through and find a similar product so that I can link to it. So I went to Arabi Burrito, and then I realized that all of the things that are linked are Christmas things, which is not what I want. So I went and looked for another one, which should be soon. Y'all, it's been a whole year since I posted all of my last Hispanic resources, which is kind of crazy to me. So found one on Bate Bate Chocolate, and I'm just going to copy and paste all of these things on the bottom. So I always have these Let's Be Friends that are the same, and it links to my blog, my Etsy shop, my Instagram, YouTube, and just all the different things. And I normally have, oh, I didn't notice that. I normally have a thing about my free resource library, but I guess I didn't get it into this one. I'll have to go add it. Then I get the URL for this post so that I can add it in. To add a link, you just type up what you want to put in there and then highlight it and then click the little link button on the top. and put the URL in there. I got into TPT like right as they made that super easy, which was really, really nice. Because I've read a lot of blog posts before about people who are like, you have to do all these crazy things. And I was like, oh, yeah, no, you just press a button. And then adding another product that you might be interested in, I always try to think, you know, if they're buying this, like, why would they be buying this? And then what would they also like? So for here, I'm linking Hispanic music and then also another bulletin board set, because I figured if they want one bulletin board set, that might be nice. And I really like this one. It's just a lot of fun. It's got different country names and then rhythms that you paste, staple underneath them. And so kids have to try to guess what rhythms each of the country names has. Then I went through and fixed my Etsy link. I have 2 Etsy shops, and the second one I opened recently, so I have not fixed all of my links yet. So I just wanted to make sure it was linking to the new Etsy shop and not the old one, because the new one is like music stuff and the old one is painting, so not quite as relevant. It's still up, but you know, still. Then I look and upload the product, add the price. I try to keep my prices fairly consistent. That's why you saw me look at my other bulletin board set, because I wanted them to be the same price, because I think it's weird if you have, you know, one bulletin board set that's $10 and one that's like $1, unless they really are that different. But I try to be consistent with my products and what I offer, and also with my prices, just so that I don't confuse. Definitely add subject area and resource type. Do not leave those blank, because those are like ways for people to get in them. And then custom categories, y'all, these have changed my life. They make a huge difference. None of those standards apply to me, so I don't put them in there. But you do need, oh, I forgot to mention the tags. Other digital resources is pretty much the only one that I need to do. It's still uploading. So now I'm just waiting for that little green bar to be done, so it'll upload my thumbnails. Ah, there we go. I usually never like the first couple ones, so I go through and switch them out with some different ones. I try to get a variety because there's only 3, so I'm like, okay, you know, if I had 3 of these that would represent my whole resource, what would they be? And so trying to do a variety on normal things, like if I have PowerPoints for songs, then I'll do like one in color and one in black and white, or one in regular notation, one in stick notation. This seems a little excessive. This is the only way I can figure out how to do this. I actually save it, and then I go back to edit, and then I click on the thumbnails and upload the one that I actually created for this product. I can't get it to let me do that and not make me upload the other 3 thumbnails. So if you want the thumbnails to come from the product, then you have to save and then go back and edit. Almost there. Come on. Just looking through, make sure everything's right. Since got a second, apparently. Ah, there we go. All right. So now I'm going to submit it again. And there we go. Now you can see it. This is the one that I uploaded, and then a few different, again, what would represent my set if everything was there, and then there's everything else. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful and cleared up any questions you might have. If you still have a question, please let me know down below, and make sure you like, subscribe, and share so other people can find this, and have a wonderful week.